there. I don't care what you got to say.
And we're live! All right, guys, welcome back to TableBreakers, episode 51. My name is Bruce. I'll be playing Professor Paul Papard tonight. And our game master is Jaide. He's running us through our first experience with Index Card RPG. And I'm going to turn it over to Jaide.
Okay, so as Bruce said, this is a one-shot experience for Index Card RPG using the Warp Shell setting. For those of you who are unaware, Index Card RPG engine actually has multiple different types of settings that you can run in. There's the standard fantasy sword and sorcery Alfheim. There's the science fiction Warp Shell. The spaghetti western purgatory, that is Ghost Mountain, the frozen waste, that is blood and snow, or superheroes, which is Vigilante City. Tonight we're going to stay within the realms of science fiction, as that is what everyone had wanted to do. For those who want to find the last Flight of the Red Sword, you can go to Runehammer forums and search in there for the module. I ask only that you do not post any spoilers for the group, because I will likely have changed something or multiple things. So, without further ado, allow me to read the intro for you gentlemen. As soon as I find it in the list again. There we go. The setup. Your warp shell, or vessel, drops suddenly and silently out of warp space, while on a supply run to an Outer Rim sector planet. At first, none of you take notice that your vessel has transited back to normal space, as the distinct tearing sound of warp transition is not heard, nor is it felt. The only indication that you have arrived in real space is a low, thrumming vibration felt throughout the ship. These vibrations seem to repeat in a staccato of pulses. Each pulse causes goose flesh for those who have flesh. For those without feel the pulse slightly differently. For synthetic beings, it is sensor anomalies, not unlike an EMP burst or radio transmission bursts. For non-corporeal beings, such as the ghost armor people, this feels like a presence of some kind, almost as if a building pressure against your very essence. No matter what it is that you feel that a predator is nearby. So, as the blast door comes down from the windscreen, or the front screen, you are greeted by the image of a dying star, a brown dwarf. And you're getting readings, telemetry readings from it. These readings say that it is giving off bursts of radiation every so often, which is unusual for a star of this type to be doing. You also get a sensor ping from a vessel orbiting close to the star. What do you want to do?
Engine's broken? No. Checking. Sorry, I don't have sensors. I have no idea what's really going on here, so I'm
probably in the cockpit. I'll alert everybody through the intercom. Boys and squirrels, we got something. Meet me in the bridge.
Not a squirrel.
Well, you figure it out up there and then tell us. We're at our duty station, damn it.
Do I need to bring my grenades?
Fuck yes, you do.
Yes, you always bring your grenades.
It's going to be a good day. I have a plan.
Oh, no.
As you make your way to the cockpit of the vessel, You two begin to see the dark emanations of light coming from this dwarf star. And they somehow seem inverted. Not as if it's emitting light, but as if it is pulling light towards itself.
That sounds miserable. You need more powerful sensors or something?
Has anyone made a sensor or asked for sensors?
I don't know yet.
Making my way to the bridge. I'm making my way to the bridge. I'm sorry.
Once you arrive there, scientist, you recognize the telltale signs of a dead star, a brown dwarf. You make your way to the science officer position, and you're looking at the sensor readings, and between the bursts of radiation emanating from the star, you're getting the ping of the vessel that's orbiting the star at close orbit, actually almost within its ionosphere. The vessel seems to have a distress beacon, but the message is garbled.
That's what I don't have with me. Hey. Hey, someone on the bridge. You guys anything interesting up there?
Yeah, it looks like a ship in distress, a rather big one.
All right.
Is there
Hey.
parts of it we might be able to take to sell?
Is it broken?
It's not responding to hails.
Hey, you tried hailing it yet? Hey, look, we're down. We're down with the big thumping fusion bottles. So yeah.
Is there any holes in that ship?
Do you need me to do some work down here?
So, as you do you want to get closer to the vessel?
Absolutely. I'll bring her in.
As you approach the vessel, you can bring up closer images of it, and sure enough, it looks like there's significant hull damage. As a matter of fact, there's an entire section of the vessel that is missing. A module of the vessel seems to have been ripped off somehow. You see a few bodies. Actually, no, at this point they would have been pulled into the star. Let's see here. Well, no, there's probably still a few corpses moving towards the star. And the vessel's engines are currently turned off.
As we approach, I'm going to try and see if I can find any records of it anywhere, from our computer, however that works, if there's any registry number or anything like that.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a intelligence roll for investigation. I can roll it here on the VTT real quick. I rolled a 9. Go ahead and modify that however you want. Oh, I need to put up.
There are no mods for me.
I forgot I need to put a room DC on here. My bad. I will get that fixed.
So if I need to do a sensor check, what do I need to roll?
It's just an intelligence roll.
Intelligence rolls with a D12 or
It's a D20.
D20? Okay.
I figured I'll do this thing.
I rolled an 11.
11. Okay, well, that is higher than the current target DC. So you're looking through the last registration index that you have. And this vessel doesn't appear on registration data, but it does appear on a wanted list. The vessel is known as the Red Sword, and it is a pirate vessel that has been hunted by the Inner Systems. It is known to carry a reptoid crew, and typically they don't like to leave survivors.
Looks like karma may have got the best of them, boys.
Do I see any life signs or any indications that the navigation and life support is on?
Life support is currently active, and there are several life signs. However, what you can tell about the life signs between the bursts of radiation is they're erratic life signs.
When you say erotic life signs, what do you mean erratic life signs? Like they're not there fully for maybe 40 seconds out of a minute? Are you saying that they are jumpy, their life signs are unstable, and they are bordering upon death, maybe comatose? What do you mean?
What little data you can glean from the sensors between the radiation bursts is that the life signs are experiencing high tension or high rates of respiratory patterns and or heart rates.
Like distress.
Yes, like distress.
Chimerian, what's your character's name?
Howard.
Howard. Jade, do we know Howard? Do Howard and I know each other?
Yeah, you're part of the crew.
I'm the crazy guy in the engineering department. Of course you should know where I live. Sometimes. Or not.
He haunts the engineering room.
Howard, are you within the capacity to talk to me?
Yeah. What do you need?
Do we have a way to be cultured towards reptoids? There's a ship in distress out there.
If by culture towards reptoids, do you mean compress a hallway and then fire them out it? Then yes.
I was thinking that maybe the salvage rights would override your primary means of interest with their equipment, of course.
So I heard mag boots and vacking. All right.
If you so choose. I was just thinking about my granddaughters and which Ivy League schools I'm going to help contribute them towards.
I am okay with this. Do you want me to go over there? I can do some work.
We should probably all convene. I'm a terrible person. I like to rabble rouse.
I understand. I'm leaving engineering. I'll be up there in a minute. Thump, 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 thump.
I get in the chair. I assume that the chair that I have on bridge, it's not the captain's chair, but it does articulate around, and I fasten myself into it because sometimes it does get a bit jumpy and it will start to move fast, like the intelligence chair in Team America. I don't want that for Spotswood. So I want to make sure that whenever he comes up, I'm seated comfortably in my chair, and my claw is working on some other things. And by other things, I mean it's paging through the diagram of the ship that's on screen. If it can do that, I want to do that.
Sure.
That sounds pretty
Go ahead,
cool.
Kent.
Honestly, it sounds pretty cool.
Shadow, what's your character's name?
John Freeman.
Mr. Freeman. Mr. Freeman, do you read me?
Yeah, of course.
Turn around the chair. What?
Okay.
So, Mr. Freeman, what do you suspect we should do?
Well, if we cannot raise them through normal communications, we got one choice, and that's dock and knock on their doors and see if anybody's home.
That's a risky proposition with reptoids. Okay. Do you have?
From the looks of things, though, that ship's on a one-way course to the center of that star.
I know. It is a shame.
Anyway. All right. What you need?
Okay. What do you gentlemen suppose we do? I have an idea, but I don't think that's probably the nicest thing to do.
They're pirates, sir. I mean, what counts as nice with pirates?
Huh? Well, I guess Mr. Big Bob.
Yeah.
Mr. Big Bob, what do you suggest course of action should be?
How many missiles do we have on board? Push the big red button.
My God.
I'm sure Baby Girl didn't bring us all the way out here just to help push this vessel where it's already going. If there's anybody on board, we should,
Kill them.
do the right thing
No.
and
Yeah,
bring them in for the bounty.
Okay, I heard that.
Are heads good enough for the bounty?
I don't see why not.
You guys take care of that.
I guess let me see if I can do something here. I'm going to see if there is a bounty on this ship, Jade, if it's within the registry, if it's involved in crime, and like how much more money is involved.
Well, it is a pirate vessel.
Actually, so you've already rolled above the 10. So you look back at the stat page, and it turns out this thing is wanted for a pretty hefty sum. Like you could probably, an entire crew, like a fully crewed warp shell, could probably retire on what is offered for this thing.
And there's the hook.
Several billion. I'm sorry.
I should
Did I say billion?
bait.
I meant quintillion.
Brilliant. Oh, even better.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't say the hook. I should say the bait.
Let's get some photographic evidence. Let's put in a claim and get ready to board.
Do we have grappling hooks or something?
Probably a Irish docking valve system.
Oh, come on. Most of us, we should be smart. Most of us have vac suits, correct?
Absolutely.
Does not.
I
What?
have a modified hard suit. Yes.
Okay, so you're vac sealed. I technically don't need to breathe. I'm dead already. So that gives me more time with the life support rescue beacon going. Most of you, I hope, can not breathe vacuum.
I do not have a vac suit. I don't do space.
Oh dear God! You know we live in space, right?
No, we live in a warp shell. Out there is space.
Fair enough. So,
You want to stay here and guard the ship?
Can I interest
Man,
you in one day
bird.
becoming a walking dead corpse in an armored body? You too can become like me. It's great.
By the way, Kai, give me a wisdom roll.
I am terrible at this. Let's see. What the heck's my wisdom stat? Non-existent.
So base D20 roll. Let's see what you get.
Did I put all my I thought I had an intellect, not wisdom. But all right.
You're determining whether it is wise to take a certain action.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 10.
I got an 11. Slightly okay.
Okay, that is still a success because the rune DC is currently, or the current target is 10. So, you stop mid sentence when you say I could just go for a walk outside because I'm a ghost,
Yeah.
and you stop because as you were getting closer to the star, a pulse of radiation emanates from the star, and you feel it push against your very essence, almost as if it would disrupt what you are.
Okay. Refine that. I don't have a vac suit. I don't want to go out there now. I thought I was dead. This would be okay. Now I don't agree with it so much.
I believe there might be a spare vac suit in the stowage compartment.
Fantastic.
If you so choose, I do have a salvage kit, and it has a vac suit involved with it, along with some things for us to do minor tow operations.
You too, huh? Fantastic. We want to shop at similar places, or we just scavenge enough stuff. Anyway, let's go and make ourselves friends.
I guess I will. I guess I just growl
Skins.
and go find an extra vac suit.
Don't forget the grenade.
I'm gonna go out in space.
Plural.
I'm gonna go out in space. I'm gonna get eaten by a damn space shark. I
That's
stay
right.
on the ships or planets. You know what they don't have? They don't have space sharks.
As you saddle up next to the Red Sword, the only port for docking bay seems to be on the ship's port side forward.
So we will spin and match it with our starboard side.
I got this.
Well,
Don't screw us up.
waiting.
Space sharks, space snakes.
Connell, have you ever seen the old movie trailer called Leviathan?
No. I look at the captain. I want extra pay.
Do we have a captain? Or are we just a bunch of whack jobs on the ship?
I believe the latter.
Fantastic.
I do have the ability, Captain, but that's mostly for flying.
Mr.
Why am I in
Calvin,
front?
I
I shall
told
not be in front.
You can move those figs around as you wish.
Well, if you're in front, we can shoot over your head.
If you're in front, I can shoot from between your legs.
Knew you were going to say that.
Mr. Calvinoni, the wabbit violence is why I wanted to put this up, because I had a strange feeling this would be a bastardization between maybe Serenity and Gamma World.
All right, I'm gonna switch over to the virtual tabletop.
Okay.
Am I the one in black? That guy.
You're
okay.
that one.
Yep, makes sense.
No. That one was Kai.
Purple flaming skull, that's fine.
Yeah. That is Kai. This is you, Connell.
Move
Freeman's
it.
there.
Move me up to the first doorway.
Okay. That's the doctor. And that
You
is
could have
your.
me follow behind.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, have me give him backup. I do not have a laser pistol, though.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. He's the doctor, and he has a salvage kit. If he pulls out a sonic screwdriver, I'm done.
Why, yes, I have a sonic screwdriver, and there's no evidence that there was ever a female doctor.
I'm okay with this.
Okay. So
Whatever.
you get up to the airlock.
Wait, I have the Omni tool. I don't want the screwdriver. Crap.
Once you're inside the airlock, The doors behind you leading to your vessel close with a hiss. You feel the pressurization of the room equalized to that beyond the door. However, you also hear a sound as if the vessel behind you is unclamping from the vessel you are currently
Oh, baby
on.
girl, what the hell you gotta...
Did our ship just leave? Look out the window.
It is currently drifting above. Slowly, so it's still reachable, but it is currently staying with the red sword, but at a distance.
She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing.
In the event of an emergency, I will overpressurize this airlock and fire our pilot at our ship to get it back.
That's not a problem. I have a jetpack. I'll catch up eventually, or at least my corp will.
Hey, maybe you'll grab onto the ship before you bounce. That's a good idea.
Like I said, I trust her. Let's see if we can ring the doorbell.
All right. As the pressure equalizes out, you feel an uneasiness. The door hisses open, and just as you are about to step through, the vessel is rocked with a rad burst from the star. Let me get a D4 roll for that.
From
Here, all heroes must dex check or fall.
Oh no.
Yep.
so it's a D4 plus my. Oh, it's a D20 plus whatever.
Yep, it's a D20. It's a dex roll.
I rolled a 5.
You're on your ass.
I have
you're on
1
yours.
in my dexterity, so I think I've probably fallen, and I cannot get up.
Shadow, are you taking my rolls or
Yes,
you
yeah.
making your own roll? Okay, so I rolled a 4 for you.
Right there with the professor.
I
Yep,
got
so
a
you
6.
both take 1 point of damage. Let's see here.
Robot boots say no.
Can't do that much longer.
I haven't seen a roll from Connell or...
Well, I rolled one.
I did. Did it disappear?
I rolled a 6 total.
If
six
I
total,
add
okay,
my
so you're on your
dex
ass.
plus what I rolled, I got a 5.
5 total?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're on your ass. So everybody takes, I believe everybody takes 1 point of damage.
Hey, I got a 17.
Oh, you got a 17. Okay, you're the only one still standing.
Well, won't his mag boots allow him to pretty much avoid those in the
No.
future?
No. I'm gonna have broken ankles, I guess.
Oh,
Man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a new body to steal. This is gonna suck.
Okay. What is up with these ones? What the fuck? I'm just testing something
Random
here.
my ass.
Are you using an
My
online die
God.
roller?
Yes, that's why we don't get good dice rolls.
I might have to switch to a different one. Okay, one more roll, and this will be the timer roll. Okay, so it's a 4.
How many of us have actual D4s in their collection?
Not out right now. They're all packed away.
Wow.
That off to the side. Let me open up the airlock for you and drop you all in.
Yeah.
I will be rolling the fireball from now on. For the 12 viewers that have elected to watch the 2 channels, Baron G. Rock or Bruce Lombardo of Dick's Division, we thank you very much for your time.
Okay.
Please stay. Please stay. Share, like, and subscribe if you enjoy this.
Never.
Don't forget, at a 50,000 subscriber count, Baron G-Rock will be having a giveaway for an all-expense-paid trip to London.
I will.
You do now.
The corridor beyond is a massive 3-part corridor that forms the center of the vessel. It seems to be bare, empty, and cavernous.
Why is there
Each door-
tentacles here?
Those are actually control terminals.
They look like tentacles.
I know.
Did the Japanese
I
boy
didn't make
design
this
this
image.
ship?
I did not make this image.
Okay. Fine.
I borrowed it from the people at Runehammer forums who were so kind to put these images of their game into the forums.
We thank you. Free Merchant Core says you're welcome and thank you for giving me nerd stuff to listen to on my shift overnight.
So, you are free to move about the vessel and explore what is going on here. However, immediate signs in the general area, everybody give me a d20 roll.
Oh,
I will
no.
roll Shadow. Oh, Shadow gets a 20.
18.
You have a 1 in your dexterity. Does that mean you get a +1?
Yes.
I rolled a 15 right there on camera.
13.
12.
All right, so let's see here. I'm going to start with this was just a straight die roll, so yeah.
Use whatever I would.
So I did see a 10, a 18, a 20. Connell, what did you roll on your d20?
It was a 10. So 13
Okay, so
altogether.
those who rolled a 10 see while you're moving around this cabin, you see an ancient reptoid book, glyphed and handwritten, depicting what looks to be a sphere with images that would appear to make it look evil. And portents of cosmic doom lie within the book. The person who rolled an 18, I believe that was Kai.
Yeah.
You find what looks to be a corpse, its hands lashed with microcable to a control lever, the head torn cleanly off the body. When looking upon the corpse's left breast, however, you see the insignia that would denote this being as a captain.
And
For
someone
you,
who
Shadow. I'm just explaining the room right now. For you, Shadow, I rolled a 20 for you. Looking at an observatory window, an observatory window cracked from a blunt blow from within the ship, offers a perfect view of the dwarf star beyond. Let's see here. Does that cover all the rolls?
Is there a Dr. Maximilian or Cygnus involved with this ship? Oh, those of you that like 70s science fiction, I will be filled with it tonight.
You'll definitely be filled with something tonight.
I like this idea.
So, here you are looking out the window.
Okay.
Well, that's what the D20 rolls were for, was to see what you saw within the room.
Gotcha.
And let's see here, you and I believe you two found the tome somewhere over here, and Kai, you're the one who found. Let's see here, the 18, the corpse. The corpse was over here by the door.
Over here? That's the corpse.
Oh, yep. Yes. Let's see here, Baron. What was your roll again? Was that the 10?
And
Okay. Bruce, what was your roll?
I rolled a modified 15.
Unmodified.
Unmodified 14.
14. Okay, so let's see here. This is what Dr. Paul finds. A let's see here. I'm going to move you further down this way. You find a reptoid shadow burned onto a metal wall. Almost as if a radiation burst hit the reptoid directly and left its shadow behind.
I'm pretty certain it's tied to that miserable star outside.
Or an energy weapon discharge.
If you have an energy weapon that shoots radiation like that, I want it.
When you look across the room, directly juxtaposed from the shadow, you see what looks to be sealant foam in place of what used to be maybe a tear or rip within the hull.
Oh, we're all going to die of asbestos poisoning. I can hear the commercials now.
Were you stationed in? Oh, goddamn no.
So the general state of this area, is it like broken or like, does it look like there's been
Say
like a lot of
again,
weapons?
I barely heard
Does
what you
it
said
look
there.
like does it look like there's a lot of weapons fire that happened in here? Does it look like the stuff's like torn up?
So, looking around the room, beyond what you each individually found, you do find claw marks gouged into floor panels, ceiling panels, and even some of the walls. You find telltale signs of a firefight that happened, most of it concentrated around the bridge of the vessel.
And where's the
I suspect crew mutiny. That was the captain that we found earlier, correct?
I have it.
Yes.
Decapitated corpse where I'm standing.
where is the bridge?
We are on it.
Currently, where Kai's at,
Okay.
up here.
Okay. Well, we should probably. Somebody needs to check the logs, and someone needs to go to engineering.
First off, we will do scans in these locations before we depart the bridge. Should have adequate equipment here to do such.
Wait,
So do I.
dumb question. So the decapitated corpse guy that was the captain I'm standing next to, he was latched to a machine, right?
Yeah, he was tied to a lever basically to keep him in place.
I'm wondering, can I, this is a simple machine, can I merge with the machine to go see what it's attached to?
Sure.
All right, be right back. I'll be right back. Gonna just go have my machine, my armored body just go kind of limp and then go merge with the machine to go see what it does.
Wave goodbye to our friendly ghost. I believe this is where the movie Event Horizon 2 starts.
Jade.
Yes, sir.
While he's doing that, I'm going to see if I can use the ship's computer to bring up a schematic of the ship, maybe get a floor plan so we can see the shortest route to the engine room.
Sure. So you go ahead and do that. Give me a intelligence roll for that. The ship's computer seems a bit damaged, as if the interface is almost scrambled.
Let me see if I can do a spot repair. I rolled an unmodified 17.
Okay. So you repaired enough to get it to work again. I'm going to make this an easy roll for you, Shadow. It's 7. So. Here. What is your intelligence?
I will use my scan.
0.
Oh. Okay, so try as you might. you bring up what looks to be a hollow image of the vessel, but you're looking around just the room you're in, and you're noticing that if the hollow scan is to be correct, there are sections that you did not see attached to the vessel from outside, but they show up as currently there on the hollow scan.
Okay, with my HUD goggles, I'm going to try and lock on to that location so that at least we can get, a rough, course to get there without getting too sidetracked with looting this vessel.
So the helm or bridge is towards the top of the screen currently. The engines are towards the bottom of the screen. To the left and right, so to the left is a med bay, and to the right is supposed to be a science bay. You know that there's also supposed to be a crew quarters where you're currently standing, or attachment to crew quarters where you're currently standing, as well as a cargo bay along the dorsal section of the vessel. So the crew quarters and the dorsal section seem to be missing.
Do they look jettisoned or blown off?
When you look
combat?
out the window, when you look at the porthole where you're at, you notice that it's also an airlock door. Beyond the airlock door, you see torn metal around the edges, almost as if something tore the crew module off. When you look at the ceiling of this large cavernous space, you see the sealant foam has been sprayed in such a way as to seal a massive rupture along the dorsal spine of the vessel. I should say that you're observing this with flashlights, because the lights are currently not on the vessel.
Is there an on switch?
Yeah.
You go ahead and go access the terminal, and it says the lights are inoperable. Okay, so I'm gonna break from you guys real quick. I'm gonna get to Kai. Kai, so you merged into the machine.
Yes.
Okay, so the lever that this is attached to looks like it is a emergency breakaway hatch. If necessary, the bridge section can be jettisoned from the rest of the vessel.
And was the captain trying to keep it from being jettisoned, or did he jettison the bridge?
It looks like he was attempting to jettison the bridge.
Unsuccessfully?
Very unsuccessfully.
Well.
Give me while you're in the machine, give me a defense roll.
Okay, that's good. 11 plus 5, so 16.
So, while you're there, you feel as if an EMP just went off and scrambled the section that you're in. You're fine, but some of the data seems to have been torn away.
Well,
the rest of you,
thank God.
The rest of you, give me a dex roll.
Me?
Yep. Everyone else gives a dex roll. Once.
Oh,
Woohoo!
your dice hates me there, Jade.
Net 20.
Hi, guys.
The dice in this game hates me. How about that?
That's fair. I'm just getting out my timer.
I rolled 11.
Okay.
To exceed, I have to get 10. I rolled a 10 plus 3. I got 13. I got past hard.
Okay. see here. So who did not get above a 10?
I didn't get a roll yet.
Okay.
Add 2.
You have a 14, so you succeed. Those who don't succeed, you fall on the ground again as the vessel is rocked by another solar flare. You're starting to get the idea that the solar flares are happening almost on a timed rhythm, almost too precise. You also get the idea that if your vessel had stayed attached to this vessel, it's very possible that your vessel could have been torn, kind of like one of the modules, off this vessel. Thus
Baby girl knows what she's doing.
Yep.
After the last shake, I look at Shadow's character. This ship is going to shake itself to death, most likely us with it. Is there any way for us to just tow it out of the radius of the planet or moon at the star that's about ready to go blow up?
Kind of doubt it unless our vessel is, hooked up with a tractor beam or massive cables.
Does your ship not come with cables?
We have a salvage kit or two available. Don't worry, Connell. It can come with.
We can. Oh, I'm not there yet. I'm currently indisposed.
Well, put your ghost dick back in your pants.
Yep. Oh, man. I gotta come back to a corporeal body. Crap.
Okay.
As a ghost, can you just take over the ship?
No, only a small sized one.
Yeah, he can try, but
I didn't think that was really an option. I was just kind of curious.
The vessel is currently not rad shielded from the star.
Look, I'll take over the communication systems or the life support systems, but not the whole ship at once. Come on, I'm only one creature. I'm really just here to make the murder tubes job easier.
So, is there a tactical station that is kind of here in this area, or no?
Yeah, so I'll just move you over to this one. You're looking at the controls here. The language is in Reptoid, but when you're looking at it, it seems to have some tactical readouts. What are you looking for specifically?
It's seeing what is operable and inoperable.
Oh, okay.
As in, like shields, are weapons.
Sure. So you start looking through the list of ungarbled data, and it says shields are currently offline. Life support at 10%. Bridge is actually fully powered. Engines are powered off. Medbay is using 80% of the vessel's power. The science bay is maglocked. Crew quarters, NA. Cargo containment, NA.
Professor, can you see if you can make something of the last ship logs?
Upon my turn, let me know when to roll, Dungeon Master.
Sure. You can go ahead and do that right now.
See if we can figure out what happened to this ship.
I've rolled an unmodified 12 with my intelligence of 1. Proof.
So you try accessing the ship's log from this section of the ship, and it seems like the log was password protected. Not really a challenge for you. You get by it pretty quick. But the captain speaks of a darkness from the star. He is uncertain who of his crew he can trust, and that he is devising a plan to deal with the star.
Interesting. I will make my discovery apparent to the rest of the crew and relay that to them. Let them know early on this star may be trying to have us do a Reservoir Dogs situation, and that would be unacceptable.
Connell, what are you doing?
I'm
Killing the professor.
yes. No, I'm not going to kill the professor. I'm gonna pick up the tome that I found that looks, evil, and I am going to go bring it to the professor and put it in front of him, and kind of like, we might need to start heading back to the ship.
Okay. Kai.
I'm going back my body now.
Okay, so you move back to your body. You feel better to be in your body rather than an unprotected ship system.
This is completely both alien and sad. I like being part of the machine, but not this one. This one's miserable. I'm going to go see if I can go figure out where the radiation shielding is on this thing. See if I can get it turned back on.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. So you go over to a terminal and give me intelligence roll.
I think when you filled my sheet out, you got it backwards. You gave me too much wisdom and not enough intellect.
Oh, did I get it backwards? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Don't worry. The idea of being actually a competent engineer but really wise sounds kind of funny, actually.
Oh, sorry.
Back in my day.
No, I will take that. There's a reason why I'm a ghost. I'm not good at my job.
Okay.
I will roll with it because it's hilarious.
Do you have an H printed on your forehead?
No, not yet.
Okay.
It was a 12 first, so 13.
Okay. So you're looking for the rad shielding. It looks like the rad shields are inoperable, and the only way to get them back up and running is to access both the engine room and the bridge.
Big Bob, our wonderful murder tube. I think we have a job.
I will start heading toward engineering.
I'm going to follow him because we're a team.
Okay.
I will stay with these people.
Okay.
What do you mean, these people?
Are you sure, Connell? You might want to go with them.
There's no. I'll stay with you guys. There's no. If he's got his own, he's got his own murder tube, as he's put it, and I'll stay with you guys to make sure you guys are safe.
Okay.
Plus, I get double rations. Right?
Pardon?
Yep, that's exactly what I heard.
Okay. Baron G, are you heading to the engine room as well?
Oh yeah. But both of us are down there going that way. So yeah.
Okay. Shadow, what are you up to? What is Freeman up to?
I want to get as much information out of the ship's log as possible.
Okay. You're going to spend another round digging around the ship's log? Okay. So you, let's see, you already passed the intelligence check the last time. So you root through the log and you find the date that they discovered the dwarf star. And when they found it, it wasn't a dwarf. It wasn't a brown dwarf yet. It was actually a red dwarf. But when they approached it, several members of their crew started acting erratically. Not too long thereafter, the star expanded rather rapidly, almost as if trying to reach the ship itself. Upon doing so, it trapped the ship within its orbit, unable to leave. The log also mentions that sections of the ship were broken off during the escape attempts, and the sealant foam was used to seal the ruptures as they occurred. More than half the crew was lost to the ruptures, however.
I will be reading this out loud as I come across the information.
Okay. I'm going to go back to the top of the order. Let's see here. I'm just doing top down in our StreamYard here. So, Bruce,
That's
back
fine.
to you. What is Dr. Paul doing?
I'm going to make my way towards this engineering area, possibly following along with our friend Big Bob. I receive a book. Maybe I will pause for a moment, and I will look at this book and make sure there's no phrase Parada Katu.
Yes.
So you don't see that phrase in the book. However, you do see that much of the writing in this book has been done very frantically. And you're getting the idea that this book probably didn't exist more than a week ago, as the pages are made from the scaly hide of lizard people.
The pages are made from the scaly hide of lizard people. I'm not aware that this is a bad thing.
They're efficient.
Max is asking for a mic check from everyone.
Mike, check. Ugh.
Check. Mike.
Here.
Yo,
Howdy.
So, Legion of Myth, who did you not hear?
no, there. He said, "Who's mining?" Because someone was. It sounded like somebody was.
Somebody was tapping, it sounded like.
Oh, I thought that said a mic check. Okay.
That might be
Well, he
me.
does
Let
say
me
mic
mute
check.
myself.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. I'm sorry. I'll mute myself. Typing as we're doing this.
Oh, okay,
I was
okay.
muted at the time.
Okay, no problem. Anyway, so let's see here. So yeah, you're looking through, you're reading through the tome, and it definitely looks as though it was written in a hurry or by a hurried hand, and it speaks of a entity calling out to the writer of this tome. The ramblings seem a bit incoherent at times, but that the entity that has reached out to the author of this book needs a vessel with which it can escape its confines.
I must infer right now that I
What
am
does
not,
Satan need with a starship?
I am not a white man. I am black. At first sign of creepy shit, you'll find me gone.
What does Satan need with a starship?
Don't need a starship. I just like a starship.
YouTube, it was nice knowing you. Thanks for putting up with our shenanigans as long as you have. This is Bruce and his dimension out.
I'm just saying, I've never seen a black man stay in a horror film.
You need to watch more horror films.
Usually it's the middle-aged white guy. Hey, fellows, what's going on tonight? Oh,
Bruce, are you wearing a red shirt tonight?
no, I have my brown pants on.
Appropriate. Okay. Looks like the order has changed a bit. I think
I just
Bruce
put you up there because your face was not visible. And I'm like,
Okay. I'm going to bounce back upward towards Connell, and then I'll go back down the list again. Connell, what are you doing?
Keeping an eye out for anything hostile that's coming our direction. Keeping an eye on the professor at the cap. No, the professor's not with us. With the with Shadow's character and our other Shadow. Yeah, keep an eye on the our captain, because if shit hits the fan, he's the only one that can fly the ship.
Okay, fair enough. Chimerian,
Yeah.
what are you up to? Oh, you're going to be entering the docking bay. Give me one, or the engine room. Give me one moment.
You said it was mag-locked, right?
It is not that one. Not that one.
Woo.
There we go. Get that off the screen. I was doing that for size tests.
I saw blood for a second. I was like, aw.
I had to pre-build a lot of these scenes, and well, I don't remember what order they were in. Let's see here. Currently, it is a 10 for the room DC. I'm going to drop you in next. Let's see here. So we've got, not him, we've got Miriam. I need the Baron and the Bruce. Okay, so you get to the engines area, and the airlock opens, or the hatch opens, and you see two really dark engine rooms.
Man. So, how broke is this? On a scale of 1 to broken, how bad are we looking here?
Well, go ahead and give me a intelligence roll.
Oh, remember, this is no longer my good stat.
Investigate the damage.
This is no longer my good stat. But it doesn't matter.
Okay, not 20. Fantastic. So which side do you want to take? Do you want the port or starboard sides?
Port first.
Okay, so you're going to go to the port side.
Closer to the void, so that way, in case something goes wrong, I go flying at the atmosphere of pressure.
You get to the port side engines, and you go to punch up the computer, and you get looking at it, and it looks like the reactors were shut down, and right now they're ice cold.
I will confer with my furry co-conspirator on what's going on here.
Okay.
I will move to the other side.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence.
Be a 9.
So,
but I am using my scanning unit, so
to reduce it by 1?
So I hit it.
Okay, awesome. You got it just exactly then. So you look at the computer over here, and sure enough, the reactor looks like it was put into basically shutdown, emergency shutdown.
How much do you want to bet this was done on purpose?
Okay, so is it actually, is there any piece of it during my scan that I find that it's actually broken or anything like that?
Yes, it seems like the control mechanisms for the reactor control rods has been purposely broken in some way as to prevent them from being activated.
Oh no.
You need an Omni tool to help make it easier?
Hold on.
So
Okay.
I have to make a separate roll.
Awesome.
yes, so Baron conferred with me last night after Gatekeeper stream, and he built his character along with me, and he has a compulsion that if he sees something that is broken that he knows he can fix, that is fixable, he must roll a wisdom roll to not fix it. You succeeded at the roll, so you have your choice. You may fix it or you may leave it.
I rolled below. That was an 8. I have plus
That was
1.
an 8?
to
I
my
thought you rolled a
wisdom.
10.
No, it was an 8.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was
So
12
you're going
anyway.
to spend time fixing it.
It was 12 anyway. So regardless, it
Oh,
would have
okay.
been, it would have been below anyway if it wasn't 10 because DC is plus 2. So yes, I am going to attempt to fix it.
Okay. So while you were doing that, that's an impressive 3. Let's see here. I'm going to give you. Let's see here. You will need to make 1 heart of effort. So you'll have to fill 1 heart of effort to successfully fix the engines. And to do that, each round you roll a repair roll, which I believe is intelligence for your class. Is it not?
Yes, and it's always easy
Okay.
because I'm a repairman.
It's always easy. Okay. So, and the way this works is you will be applying. Do you have any tools that will allow you to repair things? Such as the.
I got a little Bob.
Oh, okay. So you will be rolling tool effort or D6 effort on each attempt that is successful. And then you are trying to reach 1 heart of success.
Can I assist in this?
You may assist in this, and by assisting, you will gain a basically a bonus die roll, bonus effort die roll. Do you have any tools that can assist this?
I have an Omni tool.
Is that the one that does energy effort?
Yes.
Okay, so you will be rolling a d10 when you assist.
Fantastic. I totally built this wrong. I am so proud of myself.
Okay, so from you two, you've already given me a roll. It did not succeed, so you will get another attempt next round. I'm going to go to, let's see, the next person in the initiative order. As soon as I flip back, go. Next person in the initiative is Shadow. Back to the main area where everyone else is.
Still on the computer. I want as much info out of this machine as possible. I want to find out exactly what's going on, why things were shut down.
Okay. With that query, you get the idea from the log that something started happening to different members of the crew. The captain grew suspicious and weary of trusting anyone until a murderer was discovered among the members. And he'd been turning his fellow crewmates into pages, into a dark tome. The log also states that the tome references a ancient being thought extinct, at least in archaeological texts that they had discovered. The tome, newly crafted tome that is, matches several artifacts from many of their escapades. And the captain believes that somehow this star has something to do with that dark being.
I'm going to relay that information to the professor.
Okay.
If what you say is correct, it matches damn near beat for beat this miserable tome I have in my hands. By the way, everybody should be aware, if you feel as if there's an exterior voice telling you to hurt us or to cause self-harm, let us know. And I'm thinking we should probably hasten our time here, speed it up.
Okay, Connell, to you. Still on a swivel?
Same as last turn. Keep an eye on the only person that can fly, baby girl, and make sure we have a clear exit when it's time to leave this death trap.
Okay. Let's see here. To Bruce. Dr. Paul, what are you doing?
I really just want to shut this book, get whatever items we need, and get out. We can tow this miserable vessel somewhere else the dark space is not.
Okay. From your vantage point, given that you were in this area, give me a intelligence roll.
All right, I'm going to roll my intelligence. Oh dear, I've rolled an 8 modified, 7 unmodified.
Ooh, okay.
I
You thought
believe
for a
bad
moment-
choices are imminent.
You thought for a moment you saw something out of the corner of your eye, but when you check again, it just seems to be maybe a blinking light coming from what should be the med bay area.
Oh God. I don't feel like Sam Neill in a 1997 science fiction movie, do I?
Are you sure you're not going to become him from the...
I'm going to the engine room. I must go pray at the cathedral.
You can go into the engine room? Okay.
No, I'm not. I just was laughing at that thought because the Event Horizon, the engine room was shaped like a cathedral.
We here in the Imperial Engineering Corps thinks this is a brilliant idea. This will never go wrong.
Okay.
I'm going to move closer towards my allies.
Okay. So you're going to move
Every time I
towards
get
the
fascinated by stupid ideas, they can render me unconscious.
Okay.
He's running low on prune juice, guys.
I'm doing fine. I've been regular every day of this miserable trip.
Okay. I do believe that gets us down to our engineers, our mechanics. Kai,
Yes.
go ahead and give me a repair roll.
All right. Since I am not the engineer I thought I was, this is what happens when you lose the job lottery.
Oh,
Yes!
yeah, you succeed. Go ahead and give me a repair effort, which in this case, because your Omni tool gives you a D10.
Instead of D6s? Cool. And
Nice.
oops, sorry.
Why a second D10?
Oops. I just hit button too many times.
Oh, okay. So 7. Do you have any modifiers to energy effort?
No. This is why I said I built my character totally and horribly wrong, and I'm okay with this.
That's fine. So okay. You have put 7 effort towards the heart. A heart in ICRPG is 10. So you're most of the way there. Next person on the list is Baron. Go ahead and give me a repair roll. Hey, you got it.
Yeah.
And
You said it was a
give me
D6?
a effort roll. Yeah, D6 because you're using tools. Okay. You've successfully warmed up one engine, or got the engine to start warming up. It is going to take
Well, no, we were repairing the
4
rods. that weren't working.
turns. Huh?
The control panel for the rods.
Oh, you. That's right. Okay, yeah. So the control panel for the rods is back up and operational. You can now start the engines up. My bad. I misspoke.
I feel like this is a bad idea, but go ahead. Let us continue towards our inexorable end.
Now bag the engines into working, so that way there's no Geller field when this fucker gets on for the first time. Yes.
I just want to say this as a player. If we're all sitting in the same room, I would be mildly concerned with our dear Kai.
Why?
I'm too happy.
You have no idea how long it's been since I played Rogue Trader / Dark Heresy, and this is like right up my alley. So yes.
You do know also that the engines are also power sources for things like rad shielding and like life support.
That's why I want this thing on. That's why I want it back on. The demons are just bonus.
I'm sure that if anything goes wrong, we'll reenact a scene from The Thing where Wilford Brimley smashes the computer servers.
The important part here is I got no blood to give. I'm the walking flamethrower, so it's perfect.
Shadow.
He's so hot.
You know, I don't think you needed to be the one who hosted last night's Gatekeeper there, Jade. When it comes to a horror game, you're doing just fine.
I have my notes pulled up beside me.
You hear that, Shadow? We screwed ourselves.
I wish I would have missed out on last night, but I couldn't resist.
So, Shadow,
This will come back to bite me in the ass.
There's a reason why I ran like a bitch.
So, Shadow, you've gotten through the log. It seems like there's really not much else to glean from the documents here.
From this station, can I tell if there's any unusual disturbance or radio signals or energy emissions from this dark sun, like coming right at us intentionally type of thing, or in an unusual pattern?
Actually, yes, you may attempt that. Go ahead and give me a. Actually, you're already in the computer, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, you're looking at it, and you pull up another section of not necessarily the log, but ship sensor records, and the records detail that when the star went brown dwarf from red dwarf, it after it expanded, it seems like the sunspots, instead of being randomized and all over the surface of the star, started forming directly underneath the vessel, almost consistently.
All these
and as the sun,
locations, is this enough to where it could anchor itself and maybe inverse the star and become a black hole or other nasty non-entity?
I'm not quite sure what you said there.
I'm wondering if the indications, the anomaly you're describing, could possibly help this star finish its final form as it collapses into a black hole.
All indications seem to be that the radiation, whenever the sunspot forms and explodes into with a CME, it seems like the radiation is a pattern, or it's kind of like a radio burst signal, almost as if it's pure raw data that's being thrown at the vessel.
Oh,
Great!
I have a theory, guys. I have a theory that there's something in that star that that, like I said earlier, wants this ship, and I think that's the last thing we should let happen.
I could piss off a star and we could have a salvage. Sounds like a good idea.
I've never pissed off a star before. This is new.
Is there any way we could, in case of an emergency, activate the self-destruct mechanism or create one for this ship?
No, don't do that.
So while you're looking in the log, you did see that the self-destruct sequence was moved from the engine compartment of the vessel to the nose cone of the bridge.
So, like, I'm sitting on it.
No, so the bridge, you actually have not entered the bridge yet. You're at just a science station.
Oh, okay.
now.
Okay. Can
The bridge,
can I bring up the bridge and
is
see
up
how
here.
far away that is?
Yeah. So the bridge is where the rings are radiating at right here.
Okay.
And it's just a hatchway that is currently closed.
Okay, well, I'm going to suggest to Dave that we might want to make sure it's unoccupied, because somebody wanted to blow this ship. They may still be there.
Have we tried?
I'll wait my turn. Never mind. I'll wait my turn.
I look at him. I should have stayed in my
So-
box. And I head my way
Before
there.
you do that, I need, let's see here, I need to make a roll because it is top of the order. Let me, let's see here. Let's see here, roll D10. Okay, so let's see here, that followed by a D4. Okay. So the solar flares burst again. Everyone gives me a dex roll.
Roll high. Oh no!
That's fine.
That's a 16.
I have never
Baron G,
experienced.
what's your modified?
What?
Baron G, what's your modify?
11.
Okay. Gato, got a 12.
I'm good.
Bruce, what'd you get?
Does my hard vac suit allow me some cushion for the pushing?
Unfortunately not.
There's a mental-
I might be
You ready to take a
rupturing my
step and you
tailbone.
tumble.
This is the third tumble I've taken.
Gonna need to get
The,
you some
boat's
cyber
a
knees by
rocket.
the end of this adventure.
Oh my god, you have no idea. And maybe a flip top head.
You might be joining one. Was it Howard? Is it the ghost person? Howard? Yeah. You might be joining Howard as becoming one of his race in the near future. This
I've
keeps
got a
up.
med kit, but I haven't busted it out yet.
It's not actually that bad being dead. Come on.
That's what the prince said on that old show, Lex. Do you remember it?
Once. So on rerun.
You
We're
do
gonna
sound
go
like
top
Why the
of
hell I
order.
mentioned the word Lex?
Connell, it's to you for top of the order.
I move to the hatch.
Okay.
I examine said hatch.
Okay.
Is it bolted, soldered, locked?
It looks to be welded shut.
I get on the radio. Hey, I need one of you gearheads to get up here. We have a door that needs to be open, and it is welded shut.
I have a tool for this.
Okay.
There's a spare in your salvage kit. Don't forget that.
Oh no, this is better than that.
He's going to use the very, very big fucking guns.
Laser chainsaw, that's what I'm going to use. Sorry, monomolecular chainsaw.
Back down here. So, Bruce, it is to you. You're picking yourself up off the ground after a
After
solar
that
burst.
tumble.
After a
I'm-
senior moment,
yes, I've fallen and I can now get up. I wish to help stop the engine.
Okay.
Wait, you said stop?
Give me. Here, give me the intel. Do you have the repair ability as a scientist?
I have engineering.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a commensurate roll for getting the engines up and running.
I rolled a 10.
Oh, hey, that's what the room DC is. So you succeed. It's going to take the engines. It looks like 6 turns to warm up.
All right. El Cthulhu, Alpha Dying. El Cthulhu, Alpha Dying.
Okay, Chimerian.
I heard a door welded shut, and I have a vibro blade that will cut through that door. So I'm going to go up there and cut open the door.
Okay. I'm going to put you back on the other screen then. Here. So it takes you your turn to get up to here. You don't have the jetpack, do you?
No, I have don't float away boots.
that's me.
Okay, you get all the way up there. This
Carl
turn,
and I get
but
on
that's
either
all you can
side
do.
to get out of the way.
Smart people had jaws of life. I have a glowy stick that's just sharp. Again, there's a reason why I'm dead. Okay.
Okay.
Your word.
That's right.
Right, so that'll be your next turn is trying to get the door open, in which you'll be doing tool effort to cut through the door.
That's right.
Okay. Let's see here. Baron G Rock.
Is there anything else here that looks like it may be broken?
I've got a D20 chart. Let me roll on it. No, it doesn't seem like anything else has been purposely broken here. The stuff that is broken, you do see that there's a significant amount of sealant foam along the starboard side engine wall, almost as if that may have been opened to vacuum at some point.
Is there any way that I can repair that? To strengthen it.
I'm sorry, I must have dropped audio.
Is there any way that I can possibly?
Can anyone hear
repair-
Aaron?
Hello?
Or am I deaf?
I hear the both of
You're
you just
deaf.
fine.
Okay. I can now hear again. Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Is
My
there
audio headset
any-
does that occasionally.
Is there any way that I can repair it or strengthen it to make sure it doesn't breach again if we start moving?
If you're willing to pull parts of other bulkheads in here, you might be able to repair it. It is not something that can be easily repaired outside of dry dock.
Would that require my roll?
No, you know that
Okay.
this is almost beyond repair in the current conditions.
Okay, are there any other panels or anything else in here where I can start? Actually, I want to reroute power from sick bay to the rad shields.
Okay. So the rad shields are currently turned off. The only way to turn them on is from the bridge.
Okay, with if we were to turn them on, would they turn on? Could I tell that from here?
You're fairly confident that they might turn on. There is a possibility that they won't, but you would have to go for a spacewalk to determine if the emitters themselves are broken.
Okay,
If
but
they don't turn
nothing on the inside is indicating that they would not turn on.
Correct. Nothing from shipboard sensors has indicated that they would not turn on.
Okay, so all right, I'm gonna head toward the bridge then.
Okay. Let's see here. Move back to this one. You do have the jump pack, so you can get all the way up here.
Yep.
Okay. And we go from you to Shadow. So both engineers join you towards the prow of the ship. One of them is holding a blade that looks to be kind of fuzzing while he's holding it.
I'm waiting for I'm basically covering them while they open the door with my blaster out. Hopefully, Connell will be doing the same thing because I expect company when that door is opened. And if not, possibly a big stone ball rolling at us or some sort of booby trap kind of thing.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's see here, top of the order. So you're basically holding an action. I will, let's see here. I'm gonna tap you so that I know that you are holding an action.
Okay.
There we go. Connell, what are you up to?
Holding the action, waiting for that door to open, and having my rifle ready to basically shoot anything that comes out of that thing, live, dead, or otherwise.
Okay. Then we get to Bruce.
All right. Where am I located at?
You are currently in the engine bay. Let me flip to that scene real quick. Okay. Yeah, you're down in the engines area.
I'm not going to be. Wait, do I have to be here by myself throughout all 6 turns or no?
You don't believe that you have to be here. Normally, engines will just warm up themselves.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm going to cue my PDA to monitor this, and I'm going to make my way back to the rest of the group.
Okay.
What was that?
That was Shadow shaking
that's
something.
paint.
Okay.
Paint bottle.
Okay.
Is that
so
what
you make your way back
you
up to the
young
group?
people are calling it these days?
Let's see here. Chimerian, you start cutting through the door?
Yes. Part of me
Give me
wants
a
to say I might be a.
Strength roll.
What was that?
Give me a strength roll because you're using a knife.
Uh-oh. Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
Luckily,
You touch the knife against the door while it's vibrating, and your armor starts to shake really bad.
look, just because I own it doesn't mean I know how to use it.
Baron.
I'm going to have little Bob go up and see if we can repair the door so it will actually open.
So the door has been welded closed.
Oh.
I thought I cut it open.
Let's do a scan behind the door. Make sure it does have atmosphere.
We're all wearing back suits. We don't need atmosphere.
I don't want to have
Okay.
out into the void of space.
Most of you are wearing vaccines.
Okay, everybody, stand back.
Yes!
Uh-oh. Oh, God, you're going to do it, aren't you?
Are we going to have an energetic solution to a problem?
You see me pull out a chem rail, and it's very much like Rocket Raccoon with this huge freaking gun.
So when he says chemrail, think Spartan laser.
I'm okay with this.
Okay, so
It'll
how many
take- it'll
turns are
take-
you going to spend?
2.
2. Okay.
You guys may want to get back a little bit more.
Can do.
I tell everybody that.
Okay.
Am I far enough back? I can go backwards.
You're gonna go behind the terminal there.
Hey, and hide.
Me and my arm are willing to preserve ourselves.
I want to watch.
So everyone's gonna go backwards, go back to hide while the door is getting ready to be blasted open. Okay, I'm gonna say one whole turn for everyone goes by. Does anybody have anything they are wanting to do besides wait for the door to be opened?
Say a silent prayer.
That's not a bad option.
I'm going to make the sign of the cross with my prosthetic arm and try to bless us all. In the name of Brother Ronaldo, the saint of forgiveness and healing.
Okay.
I'm going to cheer on the insanity because I want this.
You're looking at the door, you're looking at the gun, you're feeling the gun charge up, and you're like, I'm a little too close. You take a couple steps back. I'm a little too close. Step to there. All right.
This is getting
So
better.
from near distance, you're going to unleash the cannon. However, when you go to unleash the cannon, I need dex rolls from everyone as a solar flare rocks the ship again because my timer
Jesus.
just expired.
12.
You, my miserable son.
Nope, wait, nope. I fell over. This isn't right.
Okay, so
I have broken my ankle again. No.
oh no, the captain. So these two here, or these two over here, fell over and took 1 point of damage. Both of you did. Everyone else seems
Shadow.
fine.
Shadow and Kai.
Chimerian.
Do you know how long it takes to heal when you're dead? Very slowly.
Okay, so Baron, give me a attempt roll, an attack roll. That is a dex roll for a ranged weapon. Oh, it's nice. You got it. And go ahead and
19.
do your damage, your effort damage, whatever it might be.
What is the gun?
Gun effort is a D8. How many charges do you have? 2 or 3?
2.
2. So you're rolling so you charge it for 2 turns. That means you're rolling 3 die 8.
Okay.
Okay,
Whoa.
so with that roll, with that amount of damage, you burst through that door. It just kind of melts the metal away as the bridge is now exposed. You hear some wailing on the other side, almost as if the metal itself is protesting. But you also hear the sounds of something more biological on the other side, wailing as well.
Thou dost protest too much.
I will get your characters added in real quick.
Mola ram, ha, mola ram, ha, mola ram.
What? Hmm.
Okay, so we are now into initiative mode, which we have been technically all night. Initiative for Index Card RPG typically is clockwise around the table, starting on the Game Master's left. But in this case, because we are on StreamYard, we're going from top down. We're going to be starting with Connell. It is battle time, my friend. This thing, however, seems to be a lot worse for wear. That one looks about half dead already.
I hope he's not trying to elicit a sympathetic response from us. These are pirates.
Give me a sec. I'm going to also throw out the target number. My bad. I keep forgetting to do that. The target is currently still... Actually, no, that is the incorrect target. The threat value just went up.
Don't piss off the GM, Bruce. Don't piss off the GM, Bruce.
So the target is currently 12. Connell, what is your modified roll for your attack? I saw that you'd rolled a 11 on the die roll. What's your modified?
You're shooting its decks.
Yep, it's dex roll. So.
Kyle, you're muted.
Which would be why I can't hear him.
Yeah, sorry about that. Trying to be... it is a 14.
One sec. Because I did do something slightly smart before. It's running out of time. I've actually got his character sheet right here. His dex of... Okay, so yes, you succeeded. Because I remember you rolled the 11 plus the dex of 3 is 14. So that is going to hit number 2 here.
Right.
And go ahead and roll me effort.
Which is a D8 plus 2. Am I right?
Let's see here. Let me pull up your character sheet again. Yes, that would be correct because you have +2 modifier to your effort die on the D8, which is your gun die.
I rolled a 7.
Fantastic. Is that the total?
Yes.
Okay. So 7 on top of the 2 that was already dealt to this thing puts it at 9. Okay. Let's see here. I forgot I could do this. I forgot I could put names on these guys.
I got a question, but it can definitely wait till after we wrap things up.
Sure. Okay, so let's hear from you. We go to Bruce, Dr. Paul.
Is there I'm assuming up until this point I've not snagged a blaster. So what I'm thinking about doing is charging around my fellows and grabbing that first one with my arm.
Okay.
And use him as a body shield so he can suck up all the bullets from his face.
Okay. So that's going to be a move near, which is doable in 1 round, and then you're going to make a attack roll with strength.
Is that with a D20?
Yes.
Awesome. Move design character as I roll the fireball die. Don't fuck me. I rolled a 13.
That is above the
Actually,
current room
no,
DC.
my bad. Is this using my arm? I get a bonus of 4 because I dumped my expertise in my alter ego. My first of my perfection.
Okay.
So I rolled a 16. Eat it.
But now you're blocking the doorway.
Yeah,
He's
well,
you suck up all the bullets.
Okay, so so you made the attack roll. It is greater than the room DC, which is currently 12. Go ahead and do. You say you want to use him as a shield and not damage him, right? Or do you want to damage him?
We can damage him in the process. He is a puppet.
Okay, so the arm is going to do basic effort. So go ahead and roll that D4.
All
And
right,
add your basic
roll a
effort to
D4
it.
for me. I don't have a D4 with me right now.
I have a 2 on my end.
And I got
And
a
what is your
6 total,
modifier?
because all of my expertise is in this arm. Weakness
Okay,
to
so
full power. That's mine.
your arm, your extra limb lashes out, grabs this this mutated form of a reptoid by the throat, and just crushes its larynx, killing it in the process. You then move the body in front of you. I'm going to give you a temporary +2 bonus to defense while using him as a shield.
Thank you.
Moving right along, we go to Chimerian. What is Howard doing?
Oh, combat. Bad. What? Do these things have like some form of like environmental suit or something, or like?
So it looks like these things that used to be reptoids have mutated in such a way that whatever vac suits they were wearing have been shredded to ribbons, and they are no longer able to be protected from the void of space.
I see. Okay, so that took out my plan there. I'm going to conveniently look like a dead corpse for a moment and lull them into a false sense of me not being a threat.
Yeah, so for those who can see it on screen, this is what the reptoid currently looks like.
I remember you from XCOM. I killed you.
Right. So like I said, I'm going to be what I am, a corpse, and hopefully they won't think I'm a threat by being a corpse.
Okay, so you're going to play dead. Give me a charisma roll.
Ah, hell's bells. Like I said, I am the worst at my job. Someday, someone will actually fire me and I'll get a real job. As a great corpse.
Yes, you are now a corpse to them. So far as they know, you are a corpse. Good job.
Yes.
Okay, your play acting skills are non unapproachable. So we go to Baron. What is Little Bob doing or Big Bob doing? Retreating.
The engineers, run for it!
Baron, you are muted, so I can't hear what you're saying.
I said I'm not dumb, number one. I do have a 2 in my intelligence. I'm not dumb. And I am a space otter, so therefore I am small. So I am going to go prone and start charging.
Oh, going to charge up that rifle again?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that was a near move, and your action is to charge. Awesome. I will, let's see here. I'm going to put a token by you real quick, a charge token of some kind. Yeah, that'll do. I'm just going to put this by you. I'm going to give it a name of 1. I don't have a charge token, so this will act as your charge token. You can, when you click on it, you can hit the plus or minus to add numbers to it.
Okay. I wonder, can I actually put... I can't layer it underneath it.
Yeah, actually, you can. Give me a sec. There you go. I sent it backwards 1. Oh, nope, I deleted it, I guess.
Yep.
Whoops. Well, I know you're charging. Anyway, I'm going to move along to the next person, which is Shadow.
We can't see through Bruce, can we?
You can
As in
see
fire.
by Bruce, yes.
But taking a shot is most likely going to hit Bruce.
It is going to take a shot into that room. There, you might hit Bruce, yes.
You don't have
Okay,
a really
so
good
If
shot
you
yet.
if you fail the roll, I will roll a percentile chance to hit Bruce.
Okay, instead of doing that, I'm going to
No,
use
do
my
it.
rally.
Do it.
He's already going to get shot at
rally
by
ability?
5 guys. I'm not going to make it 6. Okay, 4. So I'm going to use my rally ability, basically stating we have to take these chuckleheads out. I know you guys can do it, and I don't know if everybody knows what that does, but all of your next rolls, if I make my roll now, all of your next rolls will only fail on a 1. So can you? Yeah,
For how long?
just the turn, the next turn.
Okay. Okay. Until it comes back around to you. Got it.
Right. So can you roll for me
Subscribe.
and add 2?
He's dead. Okay, I will roll. You said add what? 2?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so a 18 does succeed the room DC, and you successfully rally. Now, was everyone paying attention to his ability that when he said what it does?
Yeah, don't roll 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So now you can shoot past Bruce and probably not miss.
Yep. It's effectively an auto succeed as long as you don't roll a natural 1.
So I really should be where Connell's sitting right now, and this would be friggin' sweet in order, if you see what I'm saying. But being at the end, that works too.
Yep. You guys can change. You can ask Bruce to change up the order.
No.
if you
We'll
guys
just
wish.
work it this way. It just
Okay. All right, so we go to top of the initiative. I move my timer down by 1 on that one. And Connell, you are up. Is David taking a pot shot at something in the room? Currently, he can only barely see 4 and barely see 5.
Is it one of those systems where you can move and shoot, or is it move or shoot?
Yeah, you can take a move action up to near, which is from where you are to about there, or there, either one. And then you can take an action to shoot.
I'm gonna. I look at the rest of the party and I say we have them in a great little bottleneck. If we can, same time, yeah, we have them in a bottleneck. I'm going to shoot. Shit, I don't mean to do that. Shit, undo what I just did.
Oh, hey, yeah, you clicked to number 2. That's fine.
I didn't
You
mean to
clicked
do
this
that.
guy.
I was hoping it would
Oh, that's fine.
beacon, not that.
Yeah, double click is the beacon.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. You're still learning the VTT. I don't even know all the features yet.
I'm used to roll 20, not roll whatever the hell this is.
This is icvtt.net.
Now I
the
might have
Index
to.
Card RPG virtual tabletop.
I might have to spend some time with you to might do this for mine because I do. The mechanics look simple enough.
It's very simple. So you're going to shoot at him?
I am
give
going
me
to
a
shoot
D20
at him.
roll.
I am going to use my seeker. Wait, I don't need to with his Raleigh.
You
Actually, what I like to do is use one of my abilities.
don't. Okay, which one?
If I spend one turn aiming, I do not have to roll. Actually, no, I'm just
You're
going
going to
to
use the weapon ability?
I'm just going to shoot. This is close combat, not long range, so I'm just going to shoot. Forget what I was about ready to say.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a D20 roll. Modified by the dex. That's a hit.
That's a 20.
And are you using your MG specialist ability?
MG special. That's the ability which allows me to hold on. MG specialist. Unleash 1d4 shots, but it'd be 1d8. Didn't you
Well,
change?
it's 1d4. So you fire 1d4 rounds at it for a d8 each.
Okay, yeah. So I roll 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
I roll
One.
course.
So only one round goes off. However, it is a modified 15 or greater, so you do get a second attack this round.
All right. So then I roll the 1d8. I roll 1d8 2 times.
So yeah, go ahead and give me a d8 roll for the first damage. Ooh, max damage. And what's your modifier on that?
That is a 3 if Dex is what the modifier is.
It's not Dex. It's effort modifier.
Oh, that's a 2. I'm sorry. That's a 10.
Okay, so you kill this one, DED dead.
Right.
You do get a second attack though, because you did get your modified 15 or higher on your roll.
And from that
Which
angle, I don't think it's
your burst module.
right. Is this?
But you don't.
Yeah, I was already say is because of this. Damn it! I can't do anything. Is that a hard angle?
It is. I'm going to make that a hard target. So that makes the DC for that guy a 15.
You know what? No harm, no foul. Plus, as long as I don't roll 1 because of the rally, I still hit.
Yes, that is correct. Okay. Actually, the rally only lasts for your very next roll, so technically you don't have rally for this, but you did succeed. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll damage.
1d4.
Yep, 1d4. So you're getting 2 shots at this thing. Roll 2d8,
1.
and then modify it with your.
So that's
so
6.
2 and.
That first one's a 6.
Okay.
No, the first one's a 4. My bad. The first one's a 4,
Okay, and then roll the d8 again for the second shot.
which is a 5.
Okay, so 4 and 5 makes it 9. He is not dead yet. Okay, we move on to the next person, which is, I do believe, Bruce.
All right, I'm going to
Wait,
drop
I
that.
don't have the. Monsters were supposed to go at the very end, and I skipped them.
Oh no!
My bad.
They were sleeping.
Well, hey, we surprised them because we took out the door.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'll go with it. Sure. So they will be acting on the next initiative. That's fine. I fucked up. My bad.
I'm grabbing
Bruce.
this meat puppet and I'm going to drag him back to where, right there, and
I hear
do
somebody.
we have a weapon that I could commandeer?
Yes, there is a weapon that he had. It is a blast pistol. It is laying on the ground.
As I'm scooting back, I'll grab that as well, and just that'll be my round.
Okay. Let's see here. From you, we go to Kai. You are still acting as a corpse?
Can I merge with the computer system? Because hopefully that's linked to one of the computers that's up front. And can I overload it to get like a Star Trek, propane tank under the propane tank and gravel bits underneath the control panel and flick it and make it blow up in like one or three?
You may attempt to do that. Yeah, sure. Do you
All
have to roll
right.
to get into a machine?
No, I can just merge because that's my racial ability.
Remember,
Okay.
rally's still in
So, yeah,
effect.
so you merge into the machine, and you're looking for an EPS relay to blow.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a intelligence roll. And I'm going to have you target number 1. Hey, you got it. Okay, so go ahead and give me tool effort, so a D6.
I have two dice in that.
So you're blowing an EPS conduit. Let's make it an energy damage because it's energy. It's plasma. So make it a D10 roll.
I don't have any of those bonus dice on that, so just one die.
Yep, just one die.
Okay.
Do you have bonus to energy?
Let me check. I can repair energy and I can defend against energy, but not bonuses to energy because I built myself wrong. I was the wrong guy for this job. Still,
you're doing fine, Kai. You're doing fine.
We're having fun.
Look, you guys can just report me to the administratum and say this guy was the wrong guy for the job,
Okay.
and I'll be like, and I'm actually a ship's counselor who just got the job of engineer.
We're going to go to Baron G-Rock. We're going to finish out this combat, and that will be where we stop for this week. So, Baron G-Rock, let's see what you got. You're charged up.
I am going to use my jetpack, fly right here on this console, which should give me a bead on this guy.
Yeah. Double click on 4, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy. That right there.
Yep.
So I did not roll 1.
Awesome. Go ahead and give me damage.
5.
5 points of damage. Okay, so he was at 1 hit point. He is now DED dead.
Subscribe him.
And let me slap another subscribe crossbar on him.
I like this.
It works. So yeah.
I mean, hey, it works. Yeah, he's not dead. That works almost too well. All right, so from you we go to, I believe it is Shadow.
Using my jetpack, I'm going to. Using my jetpack, I'm going to move more or less in between Kit. Oh, can I go that far?
Yeah, you can get all the way in there. So this is a single move for you. You can actually get all the way up into here because you've got double move capability.
Okay, put me there, and I'm going to shoot at the guy in the far right corner. Yeah, move me all the way up.
You can go all the way up to here. You're going to shoot this guy over here. All right. Okay. You succeed.
18, blaster D8, blaster D8 plus 4.
Oh, you gurk him out immediately. He's just gone. You did max damage.
Sweet.
So he's just zonked right out. Okay. And that takes us to the top of the initiative, which is technically the Reptoids. And he is going to meander over to you. And he's going to try to claw you. Let's see here.
Still in the air. Still in the air.
Yeah, he does a running leap at you.
Of course.
Let's see here. He's got a 18 plus 3 is 21 to hit your defense.
Yikes.
Okay. He is going to do claw damage, which inflicts magical effort, or energy effort, which is D10. He is just giving off an awful amount of radiation. He does 6 total damage to you with his claws.
I got 1 left, boys.
We go to top of the.
He's got 2 lives.
Oh, I can't see my sheet here. I thought I took 3.
No. But
Okay.
but Kai can help you by shoving you back into a metal thing.
Yes, I can.
I've got a med kit. I'll be fine.
Okay. So from there we go to top of the order with David. Connell, what is David doing? You just saw a reptoid leap at your captain and start to try to shred him to pieces. Almost successfully.
Kind of unmute.
You're muted, sir.
Sorry.
There you go.
Dying only hurts for a short amount of time. I think it's better.
Is it number one that's shooting the captain?
Yes, number one.
Suicide is pain.
Oh no, it's quite painful, but it ends quickly.
I just can't believe the actual
Connell,
name of that
what are we
song.
doing?
I'm sorry, I was reading something I'm taking a shot. I'm just reading something really quick. Sorry. All right, I roll. I need a 12 above a 12 to hit.
Yep.
That's a 10. And I believe I miss. No, 10. Yeah, I miss.
What's your dex
you
bonus?
My
3.
dex bonus is I'm sorry. That's a 10 with a 13. 13 to hit. No, that was a 10. No,
Wait.
that was a 7. My dex bonus is a 10. So yeah, I missed. That's a 10.
Yeah. Dex bonus is a 3, and the 7 makes it a 10. So yeah, that's a miss.
Yep. Sorry.
You are not in danger of hitting Paul anymore, but you are in danger of hitting John. I'm gonna say, but his AC is higher, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, you miss outright. You shoot the console next to number 1. Go ahead and give me a D4 roll. I want to know how much damage you do to the console, because that may make it irreparable.
4.
Ooh. Give me 4 D8 rolls. This might obliterate the console.
No, my propane tank technology.
7.
Jesus. Oh my
15.
god. Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah, you don't need to roll anymore. You don't need to roll anymore. So that console is slagged, like down to the floor, slagged.
Okay, does it explode though?
No, it doesn't explode. It just he hits it and it just slags.
Uh,
I just want to make sure it doesn't explode because we got our captain real close to it.
no, all the foam and propane's wasted. This sucks.
Yeah, no more EPS conduit there.
I'm useless.
Dr. Paul, what are you doing?
We're going to use this las pistol and squeeze a round or 2 off at this miserable reptoid. I will do my best to shoot this reptoid with this mega pop gun. Oh boy, do you see that? Do you
Is
see
that a nat
that?
20?
It is a natural fucking 20.
God damn.
So here's how critical hits work in Index Card RPG. You will roll the base damage of the weapon. So go ahead and give me that roll. I think it's a D8.
I need you to click D8, please.
D8 roll, and you have rolled max damage. And you will roll a D12 roll because it is a critical hit.
Go ahead and hit that one for me too.
Yowza. Do you have any bonuses to ultimate effort or gun effort?
I don't have any weapon marksman bonuses at all, but I might have to start.
So, oh, no, that's right. You dumped all your effort to basic. So, yeah, you do 15 points of damage to this thing. It only had, I think, like 2 or 3 hit points left. So, you las this thing through its head, and it just kind of slumps to the floor in a bloody mess.
Captain, I believe we have ourselves a ship, except for that one console panel. What a shame.
That was probably linked up to the self-destruct mechanism, but that's just my pessimism sneaking up on me. Thank you, sir. I owe you one. Next round of drinks are on me.
Fantastic. There's this one tequila I really enjoy called Casa de Dragones. It is amazing.
Okay. We'll finish out the round. Let's see here. What do we got? So we went from Bruce. We're going to Chimerian. Chimerian, you're in the EPS relays, and you just felt a great disturbance in the system, and like the whole navigation system array is gone. The ship no longer has any form of nav control.
Oh, no.
So wait. So the control panel's broken, and right, but the computer still knows. It's still technically part of the ship, and the computer still knows it, right?
Yes, it's just you can't access helm control because the terminal that allows access to helm control is gone.
Can I intuit around on the inside and try to like redirect it over to like? Because we don't need weapons control, right? We can just reformat and move it over, right?
You may attempt to move helm controls to the weapon controls, which is where number 2 is at. This guy over here.
All right.
So you may
What I haven't blown up yet.
to weapons.
Yes.
And you will need to succeed at 1 heart of effort to do so. You're basically copying all the data across and having to swap out the weapon controls.
All right.
So give me an intelligence roll.
Can I feel like the interior? Like I said, I'm not good at this. Had I been my right job? Yeah, but no, I'm not the right job.
I'm so sorry that you could not teach those prisoners, but you were supposed to be teaching them this time, and the word lottery came up, and here you are.
It could have been better. It could have been worse. I could have been a police officer.
This word lottery said that you were elected to be
target.
a cop.
The room target did go down, by the way. You defeated the last lizard folk.
Okay, cool. I still would have failed pretty badly.
Yeah. So you don't make progress.
I'll just drop right back into my real body or something, and then go, "Hey, someone might need to actually reprogram this. Who's actually capable of doing so?"
I believe the salvage kit does have a small flash drive which we can do a reformat upon.
Right.
It just takes 4 hours. We can tow. While we're doing that, we can start the tow proceedings and get the towing begun upon this vessel and get it out of here.
Right.
I have a question.
I was handed one of those by the guy who recruited me, so I think I know what this does.
Okay. Aaron, what's up?
Okay, so how many rounds did we just use?
Of your weapons?
No. How many rounds was this combat?
About 3 total.
Almost 3.
So we are on round 4 of no. Engines are on because I took 2 rounds to aim at the door.
They are 2 rounds away from powering up.
You said
I've been keeping track of it over here.
Yeah, but you said 6. I took 2 rounds outside the door. This was 3.
We're 1 away.
Then my count is off by 1. They'll be warm next round.
Okay.
We are 1 round away from demons.
I'm going to go to the console that would have the rad shielding. Yay! It's the one that blew
Tactical.
up.
No, that's this one blew up. Oh no, that's right. The EPS relay's gone.
Yeah.
Good job, guy.
Hey, look, I have no weapon skills. I have no functional abilities. I am very emotionally sensitive to people and can intuit intuit problems. I don't know how to fix anything. I'm an engineer.
So I've
What
got
is
this
that
man's
console
soul,
right
and I
there?
start doing this to our
So
friend the ghost,
This
who has an empathy problem.
this console over here, Baron, is science station. So sensors and whatnot.
Okay. I'm going to try to reroute the red shielding only to this console.
Okay, give me intelligence roll. Yikes, man! This system is really scrambled.
Actually, this would be considered a repairman roll.
Yes, it is.
Which would be easy. I rolled a 6.
Oh,
I
okay.
have +2 in my intelligence. I make it.
Ah, yes, by 1. No, by 2. By 2. Okay, so you move the rad shields over to this console, and you get them turned on. And well, we'll find out what happens with the rads next time. As we move to Shadow, what is John doing now that he is safe from a reptoid's claws?
I'm first aid, med kit.
Okay, give me an intelligence or wisdom roll, either one.
Take it away. No bonus.
Hey, 16, you succeed. Heal yourself by 1 point. And that is where we're going to stop for this evening. I do wish we could continue, but we are already past the 2-hour threshold. So tune in next week when our crew figures out more about what the reptoids were up to while their ship was getting torn apart.
I suspect it has something to do with Phil Schneider at the Dulce Base in New Mexico.
Oh, dude. I just got through watching like 16 hours of that story.
I love Phil Schneider. Okay.
The guy was a hero.
For everybody that's watching still, and for those of you that are going to look at this in the interim after it's all said and done, my name is Bruce. Really enjoyed this. This was episode 51 of TableBreakers, and Jade will be concluding this adventure on our year anniversary that we have for TableBreakers, which I really do appreciate all of you guys joining up with us every Thursday night, getting involved, being in the comment section, and do appreciate the criticism as well, except for pretty much just just blanket posts of hate and random just spitting on us for enjoying the games we enjoy. But everybody is different. I understand that. Appreciate your time we've invested, and I hope to see you again in the chat once more. If you have comments or questions, put them down below in the comment section. And if you really enjoyed what you saw here this week, I implore you to join us next week as Jade will finish his version of a one-off for Index Card RPG. Go ahead, gentlemen. I want to shut up and let you guys do your outros, starting with Mr. Jade.
All right, well, thank you for giving me the opportunity to run the last flight of the Red Sword. We will be, as Bruce said, continuing next week. Hopefully, I will have more of my ducks in a row than I did this evening. Kind of a little flustered because I didn't have everything that I wanted. And if you have questions for me about Index Card RPG, you can type comments on either Bruce or Baron's show after the fact, in their videos, and I will try to get to them and read them, and I will try to get my answers to you as soon as possible. If you are interested in Index Card RPG, you can find it on Drive-Through RPG. You can also find it through Modifius, as it is available in print in hardback format. The stuff that we are playing tonight actually came from my purchase of the pre-order of the hardback from Modifius. I hope you guys have many more gaming adventures.
All right. My name is Connell, the Cigar DM. I want to first of all start this off by saying thanks to Jade for running us through the last fuck of the Red Star. With that being said, you'll find me on Sunday. We're going to be talking about a very special movie, a family movie. A movie that you want to sit your children down and watch together with buttery popcorn, with M&Ms, all the fantastic things you should eat while watching the movie. We're going to be watching a 1970s classic called Halloween. Yes, the one who started it all. The Michael Myers of the slasher films. Oh, wait, that is Michael Myers. If you want to know more, please do join me and a handful of other numbnuts as we're all standing around like a bunch of jackasses talking about a movie. With that being said, I'll pass over to Professor Numbnuts and we'll keep this ball going.
Professor, and you mean Bruce. Bruce, you're muted, sir. I think he might have stepped away.
All right, we'll go on with Shadow. Shadow.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I always end the show with our tried and true, play the games you love with the people you love. And tonight I got the opportunity to do just that. And for that, I am grateful. Thank you guys, every one of you in the game and everybody out there in the chat, and for everybody who comes along later on down the road to check out this incredible evening of just pure gaming bliss. Thank you guys, one and all.
All right, it looks like it's my turn. So it looks like because we our normal DM for Saturday is not going to be running. So Jade has been kind enough to come over and corral our Saturday crew, and we had on the good old Facebook a nice little poll going, and currently we are going to be doing Index Card RPG, number 1. Number 2, it looks like it's going to be a post-apocalyptic survival. So if that's something you're interested in, come check me out. If you're on Bruce's channel, links in the description. If you're on my channel, come on back. And that's basically what we got going on this weekend. Hey.
What was that?
What's up,
It's your
Guy?
turn.
What you doing?
Work, setting up for a show, more work, sleep, writing random things, possibly doing artwork, painting. I don't know.
We're looking forward to seeing more of Kai's musings. I do imagine that somebody is going to post them to your channel at some point because there's a lot to read.
There is. I write a lot. A lot. And I completely like the fact that there was typos and turned my character from a really awesome engineer into the most incompetent buffoon ever, and I love it.
I will get that fixed for next week. I'm terribly
Oh,
sorry.
no. Do not fix him. I like the idea of an engineer who's not supposed to be here, and he's just bumbling through everything.
To be here.
This is my real job.
This was my day off.
This is the work lottery. This is the lottery at work, my friend.
It's like, why do you have a monoblade? I don't know. They gave me one. Do you know how to fix this? I can merge with machines. Obviously, you're an engineer. No, I can tell if someone's emotionally unstable and then help work them down from it. You're obviously talk to the machine spirit. There's no machine spirit here. The mechanic has spoken.
I'm kind of looking at this. I'm the hardware guy. You're the software guy.
You're right. I go into the computer and go, computer, are you okay? Could you please plug in the glowing candy bars back into the system? Yes, I can.
So you're a computer therapist.
Yes, I am. Because After all, the warp shells are technically techno-organic machines. I sit there and hug. That makes the navigator from Farscape. I'm actually talking to the machine half the time. It's like, are you okay? How are you feeling, spaceship? I'm uncomfortable with this. I understand. So am I.
All right, Bruce.
We'll see you guys, everyone, on Saturday for various streams, and look for us on tomorrow. I thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your time.
Bye.
Bye.